Plaintiff Alnisa Original is dating the defendant's cousin, and although they get along, she claims the defendant is a hothead. Alnisa claims she gave the defendant $600 to buy her a car, but he failed to get the car and then threatened to shoot her, so she's suing. Defendant Freddie Booker insists he did buy a car for Alnisa, and within a few hours of him purchasing the vehicle, Alnisa called the police on him. He's countersuing for house locks, a car ignition, and damaged car windows.
Start with you.
Okay. Well, I've been knowing a defendant for well over 20 some odd years through my boyfriend, his cousin, which is his cousin. He's just like family. We laugh together, hang out, do everything. But unfortunately, everybody knows when this man gets mad, he's a hothead. He's boisterous, loud, and very intimidating. He's a pill pop. He pops pills.
You do that with men too?
Oh yeah, men and women. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
all right.
Definitely.
A lot of guys that do that, they only do it with women.
No, he doesn't discriminate.
About that.
No,
okay.
He doesn't discriminate.
What has your relationship been like with him?
Good, I thought.
Okay.
Friends, I could trust him.
Never falling out?
No, never.
None of this boisterous verbal attack?
He's loud all the time. That's
different. Name calling you out your name. None of that?
No, not really.
Okay.
No.
Probably wouldn't be here
Exactly.
if you had, right?
Yeah, that's why I had so much trust in him.
Where you from?
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis? Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you were from Detroit. He definitely wouldn't have been here if he called you out your name. My niece and her friends are from Detroit. Y'all raise your hand. April and... I told y'all about these ladies in Detroit. They don't play.
Right.
Would he be here if he called y'all out y'all name? Would he have made it here today? Told y'all, don't mess with these Detroit women.
So I should have been from.
All right. Give me some background, sir, on your association with the plaintiff.
I've been knowing Nisa for quite a while, through a family member. We get along where I thought we were until this incident happened with this situation with this car. We go out and kick it, shoot pool, go bowling, have barbecues at our house, just socialize. That's how I know her, from family member.
Okay. And you've always had a good relationship, you say, until the car incident that we're suing about today.
Yes, sir.
All right. Why don't you start with the refund on the car?
Okay. Well, I gave the defendant $600 cash.
$600 for what?
To purchase the car.
That was the cost of the car?
Yeah, that's what he told me.
Total
so I said,
cost.
okay, no problem. Boom, here. So I gave it to him. We went up to the store, went to Wells Fargo, got the money, gave it to him. He asked me to buy him a blunt. I did. Paper wraps, whatever he wanted. Some
to
Wendy.
Celebrate? Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted to celebrate, I guess. So I bought whatever he needed. I gave him the money. He dropped me back off at home. He went on. He was proceeded. Then it just was quiet. No car, no calls. I texted him. At first, he was texting me back and saying, okay, he's going to do it, this, that, and the other. Nothing happened.
For how long?
For probably about 2 or 3 days at first. And then I went over to his house, and that's when it just exploded.
Exploded how?
He threatened me to shoot me through his door.
Why?
Because I came into his house. And I normally go over there. It's not a problem. It's not an issue.
You had called and he hadn't responded.
Yep. I called and didn't
called
respond.
For days.
Yes, absolutely.
Regularly.
Text.
And he never responded.
Yep, I have it right here. He's loud all the time. But
that's different. Name calling you out your name. None of that?
No, not really.
Okay. Probably wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
If you had, right?
Yeah, that's
Where
why I
you
had
from?
so much. Minneapolis.
Minneapolis?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were from Detroit. He definitely wouldn't have been here if he called you out your name.
Plaintiff Alnisa Original is dating the defendant's cousin, and she claims after she gave the defendant $600 to buy her a car, he threatened to shoot her.
Let me hear from you, sir.
Your Honor, that's a lie.
Are you high?
No, sir. I'm just...
He probably is.
You act like it, and if
probably
what
is.
she says is true, that's a dope fiend move.
Yes,
So
yes.
And you act like it, sir.
Your Honor, okay. She said she wanted a car. I said, okay. Nisa, I'm not finna go through this with you again with this car situation. She said, Fred, I promise you I'm not gonna bother you. I'm gonna give you the money. I'm gonna let you do your thing with the car. Cause I trust you. Cause we had an incident like this before. She gave me $1,200. I went and found her a car within like 2 days.
She received that one.
Yes, sir.
All right.
On this particular instance right here, I bought the car.
Okay.
But I couldn't transfer 2 cars at one time. So I left the car where I bought it at. I came home to use the bathroom, and I had somebody meet me at home to go back and get her car. But the process of me being at home in the bathroom, she came bust through the door while I'm in the bathroom.
Same day.
Same day.
Within hours.
Yes, sir.
Of you purchasing it.
Yes, sir. I purchased the vehicle.
And within hours later.
She was knocking on the door saying, Fred, where's my money? Where's my car? I said, Nisha, can you send me in the bathroom, man? She said, I don't care, I want my money. I said, man, hold on, man. She left out the house. She walked out the house. I come outside. She hooping and hollering still. Fred, where's my money at? I said,
She didn't ask about the car? She didn't say, where's my car?
No, sir. She said, where's my money?
Okay.
Then she said, where's my car? I want a refund. How you gonna get a refund for something I already bought? Well, where is that then? I got to go get it. I'm finna call the police. Call the police then. So I sat right there on the step while she called the police. Police came, gave them her side of the story. They asked me what's going on. I told them. I said, officer, I'm gonna go get her car. I'm gonna drop it off at her house within an hour. She got hooping and hollering in the background, kept cursing. I said, officer, I'm gonna drop her car off in an hour. I promise you that. And she walked away, and they walked away and started talking to the officer. Just so happened to coincidence, a guy that shot me come riding down the street. She runs up to his car.
You know, people don't let you talk crazy no more. I don't know what you were talking about. He boisterous and talk crazy to people. People don't fight no more.
Okay.
Go ahead. You see what happened to that, right? You see how that worked out? All that crazy talk?
Exactly.
Boom.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaks for itself.
So in the process of this, sir, she runs up to the guy trying to get my car keys and house keys to this guy right here. He like, no, I don't want no part of that or what's going on. So I assume that she gave my keys to him because he went on and drove off.
Let me get back to the car with her. Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
he says that same day, the police came. Is that true?
That is correct. I have the police report right here.
And so
I
you
called
did,
the
hold
police.
on, so you did talk to him that day, and you saw him that day.
Yes, like I
You
said.
remember? I thought you said you didn't hear from him for 3 days.
Yes, and then that Sunday when I went over to his house, that's when I went through his door.
And the police and all that.
Your Honor, he was supposed to drop the car off on Saturday.
When he
I
bought
was at work.
he was supposed to buy it and bring it right over.
I gave him the money on Friday night. He knew that I had to work on Saturday, and my boyfriend did too. So he was supposed to put the car in my garage. All that day, I was texting him.
He says that within hours of him buying the car, you had the police involved. That's not true?
Not true.
How long after the day you gave him the money did the police get involved?
2 days after.
Okay, there you go. He says a couple hours, you say 2 days. That's a big difference. That's why I needed to clarify that.
2 days.
All right, who has the police report?
I have the police report
All
right
right,
here.
we can get rid of you real quick. Let you go back doing what you doing. Is he on any type of drugs? Has he come across like
He
that?
is. He's a pill popping animal. Yes,
You know I
he is.
know
Lord
that.
have mercy.
You know I know a
takes
dope fiend when I
ecstasy
see
in the morning
one.
just to
Go
get his
ahead.
day started.
Pardon me?
Yes, absolutely.
This
yes.
girl is true.
Yes. Here's the text message
Well, that's
right
what
here.
happened to your car,
That's
man.
why he's thinking that. That's
This
why
girl
he's
is
thinking
true.
that it's within hours.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's why he can't tell
Exactly.
between hours and days.
Yes, when you're
Let me see what
abbreviated, you
had.
don't know what's going on.
On any type of drugs has he come across like
He
that?
is. He's a pill popping animal. Yes,
You know I
he is.
know
Lord
that.
have mercy.
You know I know a
Takes
dope fiend when I
ecstasy
see
in the morning
one.
just to
Go
get his
ahead.
day started.
Pardon me?
Yes, absolutely.
This
yes.
girl is true.
Yes. Here's the text message
Well, that's
right
what
here.
happened to your car, man.
That's why he's thinking that it's within hours. I'm trying to tell you.
That's why he can't tell
Exactly.
between hours and days.
Yes, when you're
Let me see what
abbreviated, you
had.
don't know what's going on.
Plaintiff Alnisa Original is dating the defendant's cousin, and she claims after she gave the defendant $600 to buy her a car, he threatened to shoot her.
This is the incident report, and the incident occurred, or the police came, looking for the date here, October 6th.
That's correct.
So, who has the evidence of the purchase? You purchased it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, you have the evidence of purchase?
No, sir.
Why not? What'd you do with it?
Exactly.
I got rid of the car.
Pardon me?
I got rid of the car.
Oh, why?
Why? For one, because she called the police on my resident. She took the house keys and my car keys and house keys. That's
None
why.
of that would have happened if you'd have given her the car.
Thank you.
Your Honor, how could I give her a car if I don't have no car keys to go get the car?
All that happened afterwards, didn't it?
No, sir.
Oh, she took the keys before.
She took the keys on that day.
Before?
No, on that day.
After she gave you the
After
money?
she gave me the money.
That's what I'm saying, sir. Yeah, you're right, ma'am.
I know I'm right.
Yeah,
I
you're
know,
right.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
Believe me, I'm telling you.
Ain't nothing
That's
wrong with
this
me.
the
Tell me
game.
about the dog you're suing him for, man.
Okay, we purchased a dog for $400, his cousin and I. We put it over at his house because I'm at work all day, he's at work all day. The kids were just started back school. So we asked him, because he wasn't working, I said, hey, this is the time you can make a couple of dollars, whatever. I'm gonna supply the food.
Man, that's a lie.
Okay. We're gonna supply the food and the give him every
That's
other
a
day he was
lie.
coming
Be
over.
quiet,
Oh,
sir.
I need
Be quiet,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
every other day he was coming over. Oh, I need $20 more. Oh, this dog is woo woo. This dog is that. This dog is that. I said, okay, you have the big, huge kennel that we bought with it for $100 to put at your house. I gave the dog is right here. Here's the receipt, Your Honor, for the dog.
Let's see it.
He had the dog over at his house. He was abusing the dog. He had it on Facebook. Oh, this stupid dog, woo, 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 woo. I'm getting tired of this, woo, woo. But then you'll come back to the house and get the money and have us bring the dog food to you, like you were taking care of it. Then he sold the dog through his girlfriend that was sitting out
That's
in
what you get. He sold your car and your dog. You gonna give your dog to a known dope fiend.
But
That's
he-
what you
Dope
get.
fiend.
Right,
That's
but Your
what you
Honor-
get.
Reason
Right,
why I
but
don't
Your
want to
Honor-
Just meet me.
I ain't no dope fiend, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Sorry, Your Honor.
She says you
but
are.
I was trusting him because I had no reason not to trust him.
You did have a reason not to trust him. He's a dope fiend. Would you give your dog to a crackhead to keep? Your
they
money,
take
would you
care
say,
of me,
hey, take $1,000?
No, I wouldn't
And go
give a
get
crackhead
something
cash,
for me.
Your Honor. No, I
Take
would
my
not.
dog and watch it.
No, I
To a
would not,
crackhead.
Your Honor. No,
So why would you do
He's
it
a
to a
pill
dope
popper.
fiend?
He's a
Ma'am,
pill
they have the same dope fiends. All of them are the same as a crackhead. They have the same behavior, crackish behavior. It's just easier to say crackish behavior than dopish behavior.
Okay. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
No, sorry. You must live in the square part of Minneapolis.
Sucker part.
Yeah, the sucker part.
Your Honor,
What do you say to the dog, sir?
I say about that situation there?
Yes.
That's a lie.
You never
My family-
kept the dog
I kept
for
the
him.
dog.
All right, so it's not a lie that you kept the dog. What happened with the dog, sir?
I had the dog for 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. The first week, my cousin gave me $25. The second week, he gave me $25. The third week, I didn't hear nothing from him. The fourth week, I didn't hear nothing from him. I'm calling, I don't hear nothing. He's going to the next month. I go to their house, and I ask him, what you gonna do about this dog, man? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of cleaning up poop every day for the whole 30 days, morning, noon, and night. I'm cleaning up mess.
They paid you though.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, well, don't act like
go
you
to
were
the
doing
house.
something you didn't want
Right.
to do.
But afterwards,
You were paid to pick up poop.
pretty much.
Right.
Pretty much.
You know, pretty much, you were.
So I go to their house. I let them know what y'all gonna do about this dog, because I'm tired of this dog. Her guy, my family member, he said, man, that dog, I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna get that dog, and I'm gonna drop that dog at the Humane Society. Okay, 4 days that went by. He never came got the dog. So my friend guy came over, he asked about the puppy. I said, you can take him with you.
Oh, you gave him away.
Yes, sir. I ain't sell nothing.
Okay. Now, did your boyfriend ever discuss taking the dog
No,
to the
Your
dog
Honor,
pound?
No.
Lord help.
No. Why would we pay $400 for a 6-week-old dog
And
and,
then-
take him to the dog?
Right.
Right,
Six
he could have
weeks.
saved
Here's a
that
letter
money.
from Adam right here,
Why would
Your
they
Honor.
pay you to keep it if
Your
the
Honor.
ultimate
Exactly.
intention
6
was
weeks
to
old?
take him to the
Exactly. This is-
dog
this is
pound?
his-
That's a dope fiend story, sir.
Exactly. He just making stuff up.
Dope fiend story.
Plaintiff Alnisa Original is dating the defendant's cousin, and she claims after she gave the defendant $600 to buy her a car, he threatened to shoot her.
What's your counterclaim for, sir? How does she owe you? How
My
does she
locks
owe
on my
you?
house,
What
my
happened?
door locks,
What happened?
they right there. I had to change them.
What happened,
I had to
sir?
change my locks on my
Why?
house because she took my house keys and my truck keys to my truck. And my car windows in my truck got knocked out. That's what I'm countersuing for.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about that?
No, sir.
Okay, you haven't proven it. Your claim is dismissed. You've proven yours.
Thank
Granted.
you. Justice has been served. Here's your keys, defendant. There's his keys. He can have them back. You have a beautiful day.
Thank you, darling.
Yes. Hi, how are you? Hello, baby. Justice has been served.
You want to do this on TV?
You won't get over on me again, baby.
You're money
Thank
hungry, man. You're money hungry.
Never. As much money as I've given you,
What have you giving me?
it's your life. Justice has been served like
Ain't no
I thought
justice
it
been
was.
served.
Okay. Now he's cursing. Like I said, boisterous,
Exactly, because I'm
loud,
mad. I'm pissed off.
very
You're
intimidating.
money hungry, such and such.
Okay. You called me that before, but it's okay. I still love you.
You don't love man.
Okay. No. I love money. I see that.
Exactly. Exactly. You love
Have a
money.
good day.
Plaintiff Tarina Freeman says heroin has taken over her town, and her daughter's girlfriend died of an overdose. Tarina claims her daughter is now dating the defendant, and Tarina's suing because she loaned her money for bail and she failed to repay. Defendant Tasha Vinton became addicted to pain pills when she was 17 years old, and she has struggled to stay sober since then. Tasha does not believe she should have to repay Tarina because she financially supported her daughter.
Start with you.
Okay, I live in a small town, Monroe, Michigan. We're between
What part?
Monroe, Michigan.
Oh, Monroe. Yeah, up the street from me.
Yeah, right between Toledo and Detroit. The last couple of years, heroin has really taken over our town.
Really?
Um,
Like much of the country. Go ahead.
yes, I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought.
You said it's taking over the town. You were giving me some background
Yes.
on what's happening with Toledo and the heroin epidemic that has hit, Monroe.
Yes, Monroe. A few months back, my daughter had lost her girlfriend to a drug overdose. Shortly after, her and Tasha became close and started dating. My daughter's been in and out of a lot of trouble and she's had her own issues.
How old is she?
22.
And how long has she had issues? How old?
I want to say probably between 17 and 18.
Heroin? Is there
No,
a range
she, pills was her drug of choice.
there? What type?
Xanax.
Then what?
Well, this year she really went downhill after.
We're trying to kind of see what these gateway drugs
Yeah.
are. She started with Xanax as a teenager.
Yes, well,
Then
that
what was next?
it just got really bad this year after the loss of,
Just the Xanax?
well, she liked to drink and smoke weed.
No heroin.
No, this year,
That's what I'm getting to.
this year after the loss is when the
She was
heroin.
on Xanax for
Yes.
5 years.
Well, in between being on jail and rehab and stuff, yes.
Rehab for Xanax?
They sent her to rehab for alcohol.
Okay. Because my understanding is Xanax is highly addictive too.
It is.
Well, then you don't think she was in there for that as well?
She was on probation and stuff. She's been in and out of trouble,
Okay.
so they were drug testing her and stuff.
Okay, so my point is, I think I was trying to see how long it took to progress. Xanax, which first thing they'll tell you, that's not an opioid. It has the same effect and it's highly addictive. But no, it's not an opioid. Then the next thing, they do go to opioids. The Oxycontin, the Vicodin, and all the other things. And then they go from that to heroin. So that's why I'm trying to establish that track that young people get on who have not suffered an injury. A lot of people suffer injuries, get on Vicodin and or Oxycontin. By the time their prescription has expired and they can't get another one, then they go to illegal means. While they're doing illegal means and it costs $25 a pill for Vicodin or for Oxycontin, well, it's a cheaper way to get a more intense opioid feeling. How is that? Heroin. You can get an opioid high off of heroin for $10. When you gotta pay $25 for a high that's less intense. than heroin. So that's the track we see these young folks on, the gateways to the other. And once they find a cheaper or a more intense way of getting that nod or that downer that they enjoy so much, that's when they end up on heroin. And so I just wanted the audience to know and to use your, I think it's trauma, to use your trauma to benefit some other folks. That's what it is. And I believe what you experience and what all the parents and children of heroin and I guess many of the other things, certainly crack back in the 80s and 90s when it destroyed 2 or 3 generations of black folks or inner city folks, experiencing that in the suburbs and the rural areas now, in the sense that we see the gateway, and it is traumatizing. And so you've done a good service to the world, or at least to a couple million people today. And so you will have told people how to avoid and how to keep an eye out for what is traumatizing and has traumatized your family. So you're gonna save a lot of people some trauma. So, and that's what anyone watching, if you have children or you're being affected or traumatized, your family, by this, try and find the light in it. Typically, there is some way, and we've done it today.
Defendant Tasha Vinton is dating the plaintiff's daughter, and the plaintiff claims they started dating after her daughter's girlfriend died of a heroin overdose.
You tell me some background, ma'am.
Well, like you were saying, my addiction started when I was 17.
What type of addiction?
I got on pain pills,
What type?
Lortabs,
Okay.
back when they had those.
And that was just to get high off of. Mm-hmm. Started with pills
It
to
was
get
really
high.
more of, not really, I don't know. At first, it was just fun to get high, but then I liked the feeling of not having to cope with anything and not having to deal with anything that I...
Okay, so it started out recreational. And then it moved over into douse the pain of my other problems.
Yes.
Okay, because I need, and many people want to understand that as well. So, because some people, and I'm of this belief, is that people become addicted to drugs, hardcore narcotics, to douse the pain that they have in their life. And now you're saying, however, that it doesn't start out as the reason. It starts out as recreational. I like the high that these pills give me. I don't have no problems. I just like the high. Then once you further down the line, you say, well, that recreational high now gives me a high to douse the problems in my life. Okay, well, that's good to know. Then what?
I battled with addiction for years. I'm 29 now, so it would be a constant, I would get clean for a while, not be on anything, and then something will happen in my life, and I'm like, well, I don't want to deal with that, so go right back to getting high.
You go to NA? Have you over the years?
I've never attempted a rehab until this year.
Oh, this is your first time going to rehab after
Yes.
all these years? Okay.
Because I've always convinced myself, and that's another thing, addicts will convince themselves, I can pull myself out. I'm fine. It's not an issue.
Yep.
Because that's what I did. I'm fine. It's not an issue.
Yeah.
I can pull myself
Can
out.
temporarily, but unless you go to those NA meetings, it doesn't last. Are you
Right.
going now, or you intend to?
Well, I'm waiting on my insurance to switch over so I can get back into the rehab that I was going to. And
I didn't know that you had I thought you just have a card that you show. Are you on Medicaid or you're on corporate insurance?
I'm on Medicaid, yeah.
Yeah, because my understanding is that's what the Affordable Health Care Act did, or one of the things, Obamacare, is folks could go right in and have their drug addiction therapy paid for through their regular insurance card, their regular Medicaid card. I thought that was one of the biggest benefits, quite frankly, us having to deal with the drug plague, is that you can get rehab without having to wait 6 months, 9 months, 12 months before a bed opened up in a nonprofit location, because the government did not pay for rehab prior to President Obama. You would have to wait for some nonprofit that does drug rehab, 6, 12, 18 months, God forbid if that was the way now. Maybe they changed it back. Then with all the heroin addicts we have now, you're waiting 2, 3 years if you have to wait on some action from an insurance, as opposed to going in and saying, boom, here's my Medicaid card, which should cover this rehab. That's the way I understood it to be under the new Affordable Health Care Act, but they have made changes. Hopefully that wasn't one of them among this heroin epidemic. So I hope you get it quick because we need you in NA.
Defendant Tasha Vinton is dating the plaintiff's daughter, and the plaintiff claims they started dating after her daughter's girlfriend died of a heroin overdose.
Loan, how does she owe you?
Well, I've had a lot of addiction around me, so I understand addiction and people who don't have the support all the time. And she was arrested and she needed somebody to bond her out. For a couple days I said no, and the more I thought about it, I started to feel bad because I don't want to be in jail. I don't want my daughter to be in jail when she's in there, and I understood she didn't want to be in jail, and she told me she would have the majority of the money if I was able to bail her out. So I bailed her out.
And when was she to repay?
As soon as she got out, she was supposed to have about $380 of it. And then within the next couple weeks, I would receive.
You haven't received a thing?
No, I received $55 during that period of time.
What did she say last time you asked about the balance?
She just promises me that she will take care of it.
You're reading something, so what is it?
I'm not reading these, but these are messages to where she said she will pay me the money.
Let me hear from you, ma'am.
She's right. She bonded me out of jail. I had an agreement with one of my friends that was outside of jail that, if Trina bonds me out, will you help me a little bit? And she was like, yeah, no problem. Well, when I got out of jail, she never showed up. She quit talking to me. And this was one of my close friends, so it kind of messed with me a little bit. And I ended up not having the money. I was on a fixed income. I tried to explain to her, I'll pay you when I,
You have a defense today, or are you just saying you can't pay?
No, what happened was her daughter got into some situations and she needed financial help. And her family at this point was at a cutoff.
You helped her daughter? How much did you give her daughter?
Honestly, it was probably about 4 weeks. I was bringing in $200 a week.
How much did you give her?
I didn't give her money, give her money. I paid for her to live.
Okay, how much?
Maybe $600.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right, you just took a number.
Yeah, because
all right, and did she tell you you no longer have to pay her because of the help you gave her daughter?
No, she did not. But
okay, then you still owe. She did not forgive the loan based on what you did. So I'm going to grant her judgment, $560. Do you mind meeting with the producers and you all work on finding out the status of your insurance as it relates to Medicaid and drug rehabilitation? Folks, with this drug epidemic, you need to definitely contact your U.S. Senator in your state and send an email to them and to the White House saying that you want drug rehabilitation available to anyone who has health care. And you can also, you can also contact the Health and Human Services Federal Government Department. And lastly, with this drug epidemic, you all determine how interested you are in what Washington does about this drug epidemic. Do you want free rehab upon demand? If so, reach out to your representatives. That's for you all to determine what's important to you all and how you can make your voice heard with those who represent your interests in the federal government. Good luck to you. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Congrats.
I love you.
I love you too. It's okay. I'm glad it's over with.
So am I.
That I love her and I'm sorry.
I love you too. But I'm not burying you or my daughter, and I'll do whatever it takes to save you guys. And I mean that. So if that means getting you guys put in jail, it's what I'm gonna do. I mean it.
I know. I love you.
What is wrong with you?